Hello! Welcome to a new Streamisho. We've been gone for about 2 weeks, and we're here. We were gonna be here to bring you update 4.4, but unfortunately, we've run into technical issues with the update, and we thought it would be better to slightly push the update to make sure you get a good experience rather than rush it out.
Robin. You're kicking in the door with the bad news.
Just wanted to kick in the door, tell you, sorry.
No 4.4.
No 4.0 right now. We're doing what we can to bring it to you soon.
Right.
That said, I'm Robin.
My name is Jasper.
Hello, that's Jasper. We have Koen here with us.
Hello.
Hello.
Manning the keyboard.
Manning the keyboard, giving you all the raffles. And even though we're not going to be bringing you update 4.4 during the show, we are going to be showing you all the cool stuff that's in it, and that you'll be able to get your hands on really soon.
Yep. Probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We've got a bunch of people downstairs working on the issue, working on a fix. And yeah, sorry. It happens.
We wanted to.
But let's make this a great show anyway. And the way that we're going to be doing that is with the raffles.
Right. The raffles are always good.
Raffles are always good. There is a clock. Koen. Yes, there we go.
Yep.
There's a clock, and it counts down from 15 minutes to 0. And when it hits 0, it's raffle time! Yeah. And today, the raffle site, we have 3 raffle sites. And every raffle site, you have a chance at winning a new skin or something cool. And a lucky winner gets a rope scoop. And today, the 3 prizes are...
Bulgarian deadlift.
School Chopper Chucho and...
The Gorgos Embryo Drop Pod.
I don't think we've done a drop pod before on this show.
It's a small one, right?
Really?
Is it a small one?
The Gorgos.
It drops in from Space Goon. I guess it's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, you fit in the thing.
Yeah, who's the biggest knot? Like Clunk can fit in there.
Clunk fits in easily.
Yeah.
Room to spare.
Literally
you can
what
bring
he said.
2 suitcases.
Literally what he said. Right.
So, in about, I think, 14 minutes something, you have a shot at winning Bulgarian deadlift, which is...
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
He's very cool.
He's very cool. He has a sword, or he has an axe. He has fists.
Nice.
He has muscles.
So what do I do if I want this awesome Bulgarian skin?
Well, Jasper, you're out of luck. But people who can actually chat from where they're sitting, if you if you type in a chat, you're automatically entered into the raffle. And that's all you have to do. Be active in the chat. Be nice. Talk to Koen. Just if you have been active in the chat over the last 15 minutes, you have a shot at winning a skin or at a Roboscoop, which is probably the most awesome skin we have. And it's super special. It's elusive.
And exclusive.
Elusive and exclusive. And lots of people in the chat want it. So if you actually get it, you can make all of them jealous. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone at school. You're going to be demand.
All right, Robin. Enough rambling. Let's get on with the show.
I'm just trying to stall.
Please. Finish the build downstairs. Well, I don't think you can stall that long, though, no matter how hard you try. Well, I don't know.
It's worth a shot. Here we go. All right. So, over the past months, we've been working on content that's coming in this update.
Right.
Brawls have been in the works for a long time. It's been something we've been talking about well before the game actually went free to play.
Yep.
The daily missions are something that was also something that we've been talking about way ahead of the time when it went free to play.
Yeah, and they're both features that we've seen a lot of requests for. You know, they just fit really well in the Awesomeness universe.
Yeah.
And so we were happy to bring them.
Yeah, and it's all going to be in this update.
Yep.
That's coming to you soon. And on top of that, based on basically what we've seen since the game launched free to play in May, we've been learning a lot about how new players enjoy the game and what kind of issues they run into. And one of the things we that was kind of inspired by the feedback that we got was the skill visualizations.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which shows you, as long as you hold down the skill button, it shows you the exact range of what your ability is going to do, how far it's going to hit, how far your bullets are going to fly, that sort of stuff.
That one was interesting because as an Astronauts player, as developers, you're pretty used to knowing how far your skills will go and stuff, and it's pretty easy for for a shot it's easy because the cooldown between bullets is so low that you can just shoot and kind of see where they go. But with a skill with a cooldown of 10 seconds, you don't want to commit to something like that without knowing how far it'll reach, and it'll take a long time, a lot of practice, and it just makes the barrier of entry that much higher.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
If you've been playing for a long time, you know what the skills do or what their range is, or you have a pretty good feeling for it. And this is going to help players get up to that level a lot faster.
Yeah.
And another thing is, we originally launched with 6 knots, and now we have 32, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy. A lot more to learn.
Your math is excellent.
My math is on point. 32 is more. So yeah, and those visualizations are part of this update as well.
Right. And we made a little trailer. Yeah, there's some things in there that
we've not really we didn't show before.
We haven't shown before. No.
We haven't. If you've kept an eye on our social channels,
you might have seen.
You might have seen something called Soul Hunters Raylan. I don't know. Did you? If you didn't, this was a spoiler. Another spoiler alert. There is another announcer, and they're all part of this trailer.
Yep.
This trailer might say out now.
That's a lie, though.
That's a lie. It should say out soon, but Jasper, hit it.
Maybe not.
Wait.
Yeah, you can.
The Zork family is proud to present the Circus of Brawlers. Step right up and feast your eyes at our weekly changing, Zurian-inspiring, space-invading brawl. Try your hand at our challenges and win the most amazing prizes. Do all of this and more, accompanied by my own magnificent voice, wonderful news, an enemy kill, and my lovely new assistant.
My armor looks like a glow stick.
So hang on to your hats and space helmets, for it's bound to be one heck of a ride. It's showtime!
Welcome back. That's the trailer for the new update. That was also, I think, the first time we're actually showing off Soul Hunters Raylan in-game.
Yep.
We're going to show off that skin a little more.
Yeah. You can switch to the game now, Koen.
Because... And as we've noticed, some people mentioned that the sound was a bit low.
Oh.
We'll run it later as well.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
And it will be on social channels soonish when the update hits.
Pew, 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 pew. Look, all this stuff is new.
All this stuff. So, if you either played a beta or been keeping track of our new updates, you're familiar with this menu.
Yep.
But if you haven't, this is what the new what's the menu is going to look like in update. It's been a rough day. I'm really sorry. What it looks like in 4.4.
Yep. A lot of cool stuff.
A lot of cool stuff. Daily missions are here. Every day you get a new mission that awards you with awesome points for various tasks. Today we have play 3 online matches as a random knot, deal a certain number of damage to structures, which is either turrets or the base.
Yep.
Or play 4 online matches. And as Jasper just showed you, you can cycle a mission if you don't like it for some reason.
There we go.
And instead of the 3 random matches, we just got a mission for playing 3 matches with either Coco, Chucho, or Rocket.
Oh, nice.
Which is nice because I like Chucho and Commander Rocket.
Good choices.
So
right.
Let's. You wanna show the thing? You wanna show the skin?
Koen actually made a beautiful little screen.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Ta-da!
No, sort of.
Welcome to Cirque du Brawl. Soon.
Let's see. Koen made a nice slideshow of what's going to be new in this update. We do this every update, and yeah, very nice new game mode missions.
Brawl. The brawls run. There we go. It's awesome. But the brawls actually run from Thursday till Sunday.
Oh.
Every week from now on. We have a whole bunch of them lined up, so you get a new one every week.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because it's a weekend thing.
Oh, so the weekend players get something too, kind of.
Yep. And if you the first 4 brawls of the week that you play actually give you 4 times as many awesome points.
4 times.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
you're right.
I'm not making this up.
We were actually QAing the build, this very build that you're seeing right here, earlier today when we found those troublesome bugs. But before we encounter those, I noticed that the amount of experience for a brawl is pretty intense.
It's pretty intense. It's up there. These are the 6. I think six new
Your voice goes.
profile portraits, including one that we've had lying around since the game went free to play, and every update we're like, is this when we ship it? And I'm not sure who made up the order, but it got pushed to 4.4.
Yeah,
and Sad Froggy is the best.
What is
Sad Froggy is awesome.
I'm not sure if he was intended to be sad when he was originally drawn.
No, he's like cool.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
he cool?
He's like.
He's called Sad Frogster.
Is he? Aw.
Yeah.
Aw, so sad.
Yeah, he does look. I know that his original doodle was less sad.
Yeah, it was like.
He was more badass.
Way badass.
Well, maybe we'll make a variation of this where he's not sad but badass.
Yeah.
And you can spend your awesome points on those.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's pretty cool still.
Yeah, he's sad about 4.4.
And the lack thereof so far.
Yeah.
But it's coming. It's coming. As you can see, we're very close. What else is new?
Let's show off the Raylan skin.
Oh, yeah,
I think they've waited long enough.
Okay. Pew.
There we
right
go.
here.
Soul Huntress Raylan. It's awesome. She has... it's a premium skin, so she has a unique voice. Can you...
Oh, you gotta turn up the character voices. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Today is not a good day.
How? Let's rebalance this a little bit in favor of voices.
Let's rebalance it so Koen can figure out what the audio sounds like.
Yep. Okay, Koen, here we go.
I have an eye for evil.
Ha! That's a good one.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I gotta turn down the master mix.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like
1 second. We'll be back.
technical difficulties.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Koen, can you
Yeah,
show?
I'll swipey swip.
Ah, there we go.
What?
I swipey swip.
You can now turn off the
Tab
thing.
out and make it go away. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Then I can turn it like super loud. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, now
Let's
it's
try
super
this
loud.
again.
Alright, headphone users beware.
We are freewheeling this volume, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Cool.
Go.
Hunting is serious business.
Very good.
Nice. That's a nice one. Give me another.
You're Robin.
Huntress on the prowl.
Huh. I'm sorry. We don't actually hear it.
I thought I was going insane here. Koen, what did she say?
Huntress on the prowl is what she said. And hunting is serious business.
That is so cool.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
My armor looks like a glow stick.
All right.
There we go. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, meet Soul Huntress Raylan, our newest
Premium skin.
premium skin, in which Raylan stars as a demon huntress.
Yep. Soul.
Soul Huntress,
Obviously.
yeah. She basically rids the world of everything that's evil. Equipped with cuddles, lots of knives, armor, and a hood and an eye patch.
An iPad?
Eye patch.
Eye patch. Obviously. Yeah. She's so cool. The white hair and the cape.
People want to see blue team.
People want to see blue team.
Well,
we'll show her off in a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Still no nose.
Oh, you just had to say that.
no nose, really?
It's hidden by your.
I think so.
Hair.
No, there is a nose. That's just Twitch compression.
Right.
Guide me.
You'll be for sure tomorrow in the update launch.
Oh, give a snipe. Damn.
Very cool.
Did you get the skill visualization?
Yeah, but for real, nothing changed.
Oh, right.
Really,
Oh,
nothing
she
changed.
already had one for
Yep.
for time rift.
Yep. Let's.
Aiming for evil.
Yeah, I like the new streaks coming off the snipe, Koen. Good job.
I love the sound too. Even though you can't hear it, it goes. Super cool.
Cool, man. Koen made a good impression of what it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure.
Who knows our sound effects?
And, yeah. He's just coming back from the recording booth. And yeah, I like what you did with the time.
Spooky rift.
Spooky rift.
The time rift is fine.
It has
all
skulls
spooky.
in it. It has evilness in it. I'm actually
And she's right on time, right? For October.
October. Yeah,
That's true.
I think it's cool that all of her voice lines focus on. She's obviously hunting evildoers everywhere, but she doesn't look too friendly. She looks a little scary.
Stop it! Something happened. Something very important. There you go.
I was like, am I saying stuff that's
Stop
a
cursing,
secret?
Ron.
Is it a spoiler? Is this the big secret? I mean, people can see it. Oh, so it's raffle site.
It's raffle site. It happened.
It happened. So while Jasper's showing this off,
Pew, pew, pew.
I'll just stall a little bit and tell people who about what they're winning and who won, and how this is all going to go down. So, Koen just did a raffle. He picked 5 random winners from the chatters.
Yep.
And these 5 people are going to win a Bulgarian deadlift skin.
Yep. Let me show you.
Show it to him.
Pow.
Pow! There we go.
Let me show you his features.
He is muscular. He's manly. He's awesome.
He doesn't use his weapons.
He doesn't use his weapons,
That's how
even though
manly
he
he is.
probably has the biggest sword in the game.
Yep.
Except for maybe Scoop,
Yeah, possibly.
but it's close. And the 5 lucky winners are... Could you move the screen a little bit to the right? I can't see it. Thank you. The 5 winners are... Mipro, Milk and Raspberry, Caparudi,
Yeah.
Graffiti King 10, and Maru Q.
Q.
And Maru Q is also the winner or winneress
Oh my god!
of the
That can't be right.
Roboscoop skin. Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations because Koen picked the winners.
I swear to god, I'm gonna kill someone. Alright, we good.
Koen is gonna send you your keys.
It's sent.
It's already sent. You can get your keys at twitch.tv/inbox. And even if you didn't win, I highly recommend you check out that page. Just because
What?
you might have missed some previous raffles there.
Oh,
I've
good
heard
point.
people who won Roboscoops in the past and didn't find out about it until months after. That page is a little hidden on Twitch.
Yeah.
Next up, in 15 minutes, you can win a Skull Chopper Chucho skin. Or perhaps you'll get lucky and get a Roboscoop this time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is there anything else we need to show off in this particular build?
You might want to show off the
Oh,
new
right.
announcer.
I think the announcer volume is set to 0 in the settings.
Damn it.
All right, so let's take a look so people can hear it.
Oh no, it is. Okay. Yeah, fair.
Pow.
Alright. We have the...
As loud as possible.
I will turn it as loud as humanly possible.
There we go, the Ringmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Ringmaster.
Inspiring droids.
Did you already say something?
Yeah, once you go in there. Okay, go.
Get it out her.
Amazing performance. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying.
The show starts now. Amazing performance.
That is so funny.
Take
I
a
th-
bow.
What?
Robin, come on. You can do it.
Robin, words.
I'm so
Find them.
confused. The Ringmaster announcer is when we were preparing for this update, we gave it a circus theme, and we wanted to have like a Ringmaster announcer or a Ringmaster voice for the trailer.
Yep.
And we thought it was so cool that we asked guys to do an announcer, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
really
pretty cool.
Well, yeah.
So
Let me,
you should definitely check it out when it's live. It'll be available on Steam when the update hits.
Right.
Soonish.
Yep.
Probably tomorrow if all goes well.
Oh,
You can just show off maybe a match with that particular announcer.
I have an idea. Also, we should tell people that we are planning to put something cool in the newsletter. I don't know if you signed up yet for the newsletter, but you should if you haven't, because you. Yeah.
It's over
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, we
if
do
you,
have a
if you
surprise
sign up for the
lineup.
newsletter, you get a Honeydew Skull here, right?
Yeah.
For free to begin with,
Which is a cool skin.
But we are sending out a newsletter with regards to 4.4, and it will also contain a nice goodie.
A nice goodie. Yeah, it contains a pretty awesome. I can fairly say it's a piece of content.
Evil's about to be
That
handed to extinction.
it's worth getting.
Guide me.
I think it's one of the coolest things in its sort.
Nice and clear. No, it's just cool.
I'm
Just check it out.
trying to keep this a surprise, but what I'm actually trying to say is, people, if you've not signed up for the newsletter yet, do so, because you will get a cool surprise, and as always, you will get the Honeydew Scholar skin,
Yep.
which is awesome in itself.
Enough reason to sign
Have
up.
you got the correct announcer set up? Okay, Kuhn gives a thumbs up, so that's good.
Blood is in the ring.
Pow!
Someone there was hiding.
Ooh.
But I still saw him. Because I'm a soul huntress. Or something. I don't know. Yeah, so what do you think? This is the blue version.
It's the blue version. That is correct. I think they're pretty similar. We have some skins that are different,
Right.
depending on whether you're playing for the red or blue team.
Oh yeah, this is that. This is
These
not one
are.
of those.
This is just Soul Hunter's Raylan with some blue clothes. I guess which helps when you're hunting demons at night.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
Blend in.
sense.
Although she doesn't get any stealth functionality or something like that, but she's blue.
Maybe
it's
we
cool.
should do that. Release a skin that makes you invisible to everyone.
Well, I mean, if you make a mod level where the world is blue, then you would stand out a lot less.
Huh.
I don't know. You could have make advantages for the blue or red team that way. But anyway, yeah, this is her in blue with the new announcer in the background. Should be all cool.
We're getting a question saying, can I grab Ringmaster for free if I have the announcers back? Or how does that work?
How does that work?
The Ringmaster announcer is not going to be part of the announcer pack initially. And the way the announcer pack works anyway is
Oh right.
it basically gives you a discount on all the announcers that you still need that are in the pack. So even if it was added to the pack, it wouldn't be available for free.
No, that's not how that pack works.
Yeah. So if you already own a couple of announcers, that pack is going to be relatively cheap compared to purchasing them individually. But it also basically gives you a discount.
Yep. Which is nice. Okay, shall we go to the regular game?
Yeah, sure.
Play some with action games.
So you're going to go into the regular version, or are you going to go into beta? Because if he want to play with you, that would be good to know.
Oh yeah, let's just go to regular.
Sure. All right, if you want to play a couple of games with us, boot up your game and join us in the current live version of Astronauts. Hey, we're live. Sorry. And while you do this, I'm so sorry. It's been a long day.
No, it's cool.
This is not.
Drink some more.
I've had a bunch of coffee today.
Is it not working?
I'm not sure.
Were you the one that went full coffee?
You never go full coffee. Jasper.
No, I mean we have a dial on our coffee.
Oh,
machine.
right. Yeah, no, I didn't. I keep the dial at about 12 o'clock. I know Kuhn turn it all the way up to max.
Kuhn goes full power.
Kuhn goes full coffee.
Today was a bad day.
Oh yeah,
But
we're trying to get this updated out.
I perhaps I should have turned it up a little bit more. The Holios asks, Kuhn is also the cool guy? Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, Kuhn is our one cool guy that we have, and so we
I
ask
think
him
you're
all
pretty
the
cool too,
questions.
Jasper.
Thanks.
Mein Gott.
Full covfefe. All right. While we wait for the game to switch to the live version, and Jasper's launching it right now.
Robin flew. Did
Yeah.
you? Did you fly?
I did.
Oh, really?
And I made a very bad Photoshop about it. And somehow Kuhn shared that with Holiost.
Oh, really?
And that kind of got a life of its own. But I made I listed a bunch of community news that I thought would be cool to share. So while you set up a match,
Yeah.
what are you going to play?
I don't know. Yeah. Some random. Probably. Something random.
Something random? A custom game?
Well, no. Let's first play some. I'll try and play a matchmake game
All right, go for it.
first. Oh yeah, Q. For anybody who doesn't know, there's a key on the keyboard called Q. If you press it on this screen, it'll start queuing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's clever. I also saw a question where Commander Rocket was concerned. You don't have his items in Killing Spree if you have the All Knots back.
That's correct.
I think that was intentional, right?
It is. Yes. The way the All Knots pack works, it gives you access to all knots. But you still have to unlock their content, basically. So you can play them right away, but you still have to unlock their upgrades. Get up to a certain level to get their Killing Spree. A lot of players that own the All Knots pack already have most of the stuff unlocked for most characters, but that's because they played the game before free-to-play.
Oh.
If you played before free-to-play, all the characters that you already owned at that time have all their stuff unlocked.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that's kind of confusing for a lot of players because some of the characters that they play very rarely have everything unlocked,
Right.
while new characters that they try out start from scratch, basically.
No.
But that is good to know.
That makes sense. That makes total sense.
We have about a queue of 4 minutes remaining.
So yeah, if there's any questions.
We'll take it. Otherwise, I'll do some community news, and we'll start with
Oh yeah.
Pop-Up 2, who has been around in the community for years, basically. He has been doing the Road to Prestige series, or the Race to Prestige series. And it ended recently.
Yeah. An epic amount of videos.
An epic amount of videos. I counted 621 episodes in that series.
That's insane, dude.
And in total, I think he got 16 prestige levels. Obviously across various accounts.
Right.
And I just wanted to say thanks, Pop-Up 2, for being so dedicated, for making so many cool videos about Awesome Knots. If you look through all those videos throughout his various seasons, it's really cool to see how Awesome Knots evolved.
Yeah.
Because obviously his videos started out years back, when there were less characters, when some of the maps weren't even available, and it's really cool. If you skim through it, it's like
a cool timeline.
Traveling through time. And if you look through it, it's a really cool timeline of Awesome Knots.
Yep.
Kuhn is going to post a link to his channel in the chat.
He already did.
He already did. Kuhn is on the ball.
Yeah, Kuhn is.
If you've never watched it, it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
And again, Pulp 2, thanks for everything. You rock.
Mm-hmm. Then
Moving on to another community event, the United Map Makers of Awesome Knots, or Yuma,
that's
as they're known, a little bit more catchier, are doing their 5th Awesome Knots event, and it's on October 14th. It's being hosted by Blattoy and Baconbomb. And basically, this event is where you sign up, you join their Discord at a set time, and then everyone who's there, they split off into groups and they start playing really cool, different Awesome Knots mods. Because there's a lot of cool game modes on the
Steam Workshop.
On the Steam Workshop, thank you.
Yeah.
And they're going to be playing through basically all the best of them, which is a really cool ride. There's a lot of different game modes. There's a lot of different maps. And it's a blast to play through all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And they basically provide you with a group of players that you can go through all of these. Otherwise, sometimes it's not as easy to play a certain mod you want with a group. And this provides you with a platform to do so.
Yeah, that's very cool. I've seen a lot of cool mods and game modes on the Steam Workshop. And I was lucky enough to meet Blattoy, actually.
Really? Yeah.
At Gamescom, yeah. He did great at our local tourney as well.
He won the tournament.
Yeah. He's not only a great map maker, he's also a pretty good player.
He's a pretty good player, yeah.
Pretty good. Very good.
So thanks again to Blattoy and Baconbomb and everyone else involved in hosting this.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. The previous 4 events of this were great. I'm absolutely sure the 5th one is going to be as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like Brawls, but wilder.
Exactly. It's Brawls on a lot of coffee. Let's keep this PG rated. It's like I said, it's on October 14th. There's some more info on the forums, and Kuhn just posted a link to it. So check that out. And then another community event, which actually wrapped up a couple of weeks back, the Awesome Knots Dojo event. I think it was a 2-day tournament that ran in the first weekend of September. Hosted by Mr. Fox.
All right.
And the winners of that event, which is Serious Decisions.
Serious Decisions.
Hey, man.
I'm not making that up. They took down Tinder Fingers Fan Club in the grand finals. It was a cool event. It was restricted to North American teams.
Yeah.
But I know the team's looking into making it a worldwide event for the follow-up that's coming in a couple of weeks. Or that should be... we should have news on that soon. So that's going to be even cooler. The videos for that event are available on YouTube. Kuhn's going to post a link to that as well. It's worth a watch. It's a great show. It's hosted by Pyrocheese and Uberanzi.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks to everyone involved in that as well. And we look forward to the next Awesome Knots Dojo, because this event was awesome.
Hey.
Hey,
what's up?
uh,
A lot of people are posting about Raffle Time.
They're absolutely right.
are they?
Yeah.
Are they right?
Aren't they a little early?
No, the text disappeared though, which I think is hilarious.
Huh.
It's like, no raffle time. Where's the damn raffle time? Come on.
If the text is gone, is it still raffle time?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine, Kuhn. Do we have winners?
Yeah, we do.
We actually do. Now I need to stall this.
You know.
The winners of this raffle get a Skull Chopper Chucho. Skull
Chopper
Chopper
Chucho.
Chucho skin, which is pretty sweet. I guess he's a colleague of Soul Huntress Raylan.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely. They, in a way, they. I mean, they hunt demons, so
they both hunt demons. That's
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
interesting line of work.
Yeah. But the sorry, the winners. I'll just do the winners.
Get it together, Robin.
The winners of Skull Chopper Chucho are the Gary Lobros, which I'll actually come back to in a little bit. Stevo34, Bobby XD, and Mr. Lazy Eyes. And Mr. Lazy Eyes gets a Roboscoop as well.
Excellent.
Ding ding ding! Congratulations. It's both of these are actually awesome skins.
Yeah.
Skull Chopper Chucho. When I play, I usually play Chucho, and I always use the skin. So this is probably my most used skin.
Oh wow.
Um,
You play Chucho that much, huh?
well, when I do play, I play Chucho, or I play Party Boy McPine. Because, come on.
Because reasons.
Up next, in about 15 minutes, we raffle off a Gorgos Embryo drop pod, which is cool.
Yep.
So be active in the chat, be nice, and maybe you'll win. And coming back to the Lobros, one of the winners of the last raffle, I think these are the Lobros that are actually doing a Kickstarter campaign
Oh really?
for a game called Indie Pogo, I believe.
Oh really?
And what's cool about Indie Pogo is, aside from the fact it's a pretty awesome game, it's a brawler that features characters from various indie games,
Yep.
including Awesomenauts. We had some fans on Twitter who apparently heard about the Kickstarter, and they told us, you should talk to Ronimo Games about this. And it turned out that the people at Lobros are actually fans of Awesomenauts.
That's super cool.
And this turned into a massive Twitter tree of tweets. And it ended in them revealing 3 options for the Awesomenauts that's going to be making its way to Indie Pogo, which is Clunk, Voltar, or Lone Star. We don't have a link to this available right now, but if you look up Indie Pogo on Google, their Kickstarter should show up, and you can see what Awesomenauts would look like in their game.
Yeah, the pixel art is amazing.
It's cool, yeah. That was a small detour. Let's get back to the community news,
dang it.
though. That's not going too well, Jasper.
Yeah.
There is a new art contest on the forums hosted by Rexic, who also did a art contest a couple months back for a summer-themed fan art. And the news contest focused on Halloween. Everyone has until October 31st, I believe, to submit their art, their Halloween-themed art. And the winner, which is picked by Rexic himself, actually gets cash money, which is always nice, and a whole bunch of Halloween-themed spooky skins. Kuhn is posting it in chat. Yes, there we go. I haven't seen any entries so far. I'm not sure if there are any, because he announced the contest shortly ago. Kuhn's saying no. But I know the summer contest was really cool. Some of that fan art made into the fan art gallery, actually. And I believe it was won by Logras White, who I've seen in the chat. Logras White, are you going to participate in a new contest? Because I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I also remember that she was a finalist, or he. I think she, yeah. Was a finalist for the Rocco or the X design. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool. don't
I
be
remember that.
dismayed by your competition, though. There are prizes for second place and third place. So by all means, send us your fan art because we always love that. And submit it on the forums.
Man, it's so hard to fight him when he's laggy like that. Sorry.
Yeah, Kuhn already posted a link in chat. So definitely go check that out. And I think that kind of wraps it up for community news right now.
That's quite a lot.
And then in the best script ever, it just says patch notes discussion. So I printed out the patch notes
Oh, really?
to 4.4.
Shit.
And this is 6 pages. And it actually contains a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, really?
I think we've talked about some of these before on previous shows. But there's a couple of them that are good to know for everyone, or that might be relevant to discuss, given that they changed in the beta. Something that would be good for everyone to know, in 4.4, the platforms in the bottom lane of Aguillon are moved a little bit down, just to make sure that every knot can actually make the jump into the small hide area in front of turrets.
Yep.
That gives everyone a little. That gives characters with relatively small jumps,
Like Ted McPain.
like Ted, a lot more flexibility when it comes to the bottom lane on that map, and a little bit safer to hang out in the bottom lane, which is something that Ted usually does there.
Yep.
Let's see. There's actually a lot of them here. But I also wanted to ask you another question about Yuri. Because in the past we've experimented with changes to Yuri, to how he flies, how he works, how he shoots.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask, what's your plan for that? Because I don't think that made it into the beta for 4.4.
Oh, well...
Ooh, nice.
No. I mean, the response for most of these changes was very bad. A lot of people that, well, I don't know. It's something I want to get rid of is the mine stacking, which is I think a very unfriendly mechanic for newcomers. So even in this beta, I did a little experiment on that with dot-based mines.
Right. Yeah, that meant that if you ran into 3 mines at once, they wouldn't all do you a ton of damage.
Yep.
So that kind of removed the incentive for mine stacking.
Yep, that was the idea. But it doesn't communicate very well, so I ended up removing it for the actual update.
Okay.
What I want to do for the next update is some kind of deploying where if the mines land, then they'll turn into dot damage. So the thing is, there's a lot of players who are very good at Yuri as he is now, and the best way to play high level Yuri is to plant your mines right into someone's face instead of putting them in the level and hoping that people will run into them, which is, you know,
That was kind of the idea.
well, that's the technique that you use at first, and
Right.
I think phase mining is what it's called. Phase mining is a valid tactic, and I like it because it's risky. But and it gives you a good reward, but at the same time, that was kind of, well, I don't want to destroy that technique with my changes, and that happened in some of the earlier iterations.
Right.
So with this beta, what I did was mines are direct damage, but after a window of half a second, they'll turn into dots. So once they lay in the level, they'll deal dot damage. But there was nothing that communicated that, and the problem kind of is if you're hit by 2 mines and you only get hit once, that's kind of weird. So I'm thinking there are some mechanics in Awesomenauts that do similar things, like yeah. Sorry, I can't talk and play. Like spit, spit. You know, if you get hit by 2 spits.
Right.
Or dynamite from
Lone Star.
Lone Star is an upgrade that deals dot, and so getting hit by more dynamites doesn't necessarily mean you get that much more damage.
Mm-hmm.
So there is precedent for this, but yeah, I still need to visually communicate what is going on.
Yeah, so it's something that will iterate further on in future updates or future betas.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for explaining. Because I noticed that in the beta patch notes, the list was pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much right now, even though there's still a significant number of changes here.
Yep.
Because on top of all the content that's actually in this update, it's also a sizable balance update.
Yep. There's a lot of changes. The most important stuff to many is are the changes to X, Rocket, and Smiles, because they are considered the strongest knots currently. And they all receive nerfs in various forms.
X, Rocket, and Smiles. I have Smiles here. And it says some upgrades. Bushfire damage per flame reduced from 31 to 28. Overall, it looks like damage has been reduced on him across the board.
Yep. And one of the important things is interaction with Baby Curry Mammoth.
Oh, right.
You can now buy Baby Curry Mammoth to reduce the duration of being chained, which is now a valid counter strategy because it wasn't always.
Right.
Let's see. Do you ever play Ted, Robin?
I do.
And what do you get?
It kind of depends on the match. When I'm landing my airstrikes, I really like the stun that it gives. I usually play Machine Gun Ted, by the way. But I think airstrike is one of the most satisfying abilities that we have in the game. Ooh, it feels really good to predict where an enemy is going to be.
Yeah.
And land that shot.
Oh, man.
You also mentioned Rocket and X. Let me see where he is. Rocket, his speed has been reduced slightly. Rocket launch no longer knocks back enemies. That's an interesting change.
Yep.
Why is that?
Well, it made him too safe.
Okay. He still does knock himself back, right?
Yep. It made it so hard for anyone to, especially guys who need to come up close, like Swiggins, to successfully engage Rocket in the first place. And yeah, that made it really hard fighting him. So that's why that has been changed. Sorry.
On top of that, we also have Mad Bomb increases self knockback. I'm pretty sure it reduced knockback in the past.
What? No.
Okay.
It's the Mad Bomb is the it used to increase it by 30 and not or more or less. It's changed. Sorry.
Right.
I'm trying to knock down and kill at the same time. It's because of the other upgrade. There's an upgrade that makes you shoot rocket launch faster.
Liquid Emery?
No. Rocket launch upgrade.
Oh, sorry.
It makes... And it used to...
Go get him. Get your revenge.
Well, then we'll have to get a lot more kills on him.
But its Mad Bomb has been changed because of the way it interacts with another upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's basically just some nerfs across the board. A lower damage output.
Yep.
Slightly lower loading speed on some upgrade.
Yep. The liquid MRE is slowed down a little bit, and it's no longer frame rate dependent, which is a very important change.
Yeah, it was giving a different experience for a lot of players.
Wow. Well, finish him, come on. My buddies.
And then we get X. Maximum enemy tether length reduced by 20%.
Yep.
So you have to stay a little closer to your enemy.
Yep.
It'll be a little easier to escape from.
Yep.
From your bond. Displace swap time is now a little faster.
Yes. So that swapping your position as an X is being used a lot to negate damage, as well as swap positions, because you're invincible during the swap.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to nerf this side effect, the duration of the swap has been reduced.
Right. And actually, some slight buffs to underwhelming upgrades, just to give him a little bit more diversity, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then there are a lot of smaller tweaks to a wide array of characters. Anyone in particular that's received a buff? Ooh, nice.
It's hard.
I see someone ask, does now that BKM affects?
Yes. Swiggins.
Yes.
Does.
That's good news.
That's a buff.
That's above a big cam for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty significant one even.
In this update, if you purchase Baby Curry Mammoth, which is an upgrade that reduces the duration of crowd control effects, slows, and that sort of stuff, it'll also reduce the time that you're chained to anchor drop.
Yep. Or to the crocodile if you're.
Or to the crocodile. NIC, it is
Time.
Ruffle time.
Oh no, we're.
Be free, Jasper. Wow. This guy is pretty good.
Yep.
Nice. Let's go to the last raffle of today, which is for the Gorgos Embryo Drop Pod. And the winners are Hugo?
Yeah, exactly.
The Mickey Rog, Kartoffel 311, Sir Feeble, and Zeegs. Congratulations, you all win a Gorgos Embryo Drop Pod. And Hugo wins the Roboscoop key. Congratulations to you all. We'll have another raffle in the next show, which is in 2 weeks, because now we no longer do streams on a weekly basis. It's on a bi-weekly streaming schedule. And we hope to see you again then for more raffle sites. But for now, the winners of the last raffle can get their keys at twitch.tv/inbox. And again, congratulations on winning. And congratulations to QCO on the Roboscoop skin. And that's it for the raffles for today. Sorry if you didn't win. Despite what chat says, they're not rigged. I think. I mean, Coon's doing this.
No.
They're not rigged.
Not that rigged.
But getting back to the patch notes, is there any character that received a buff in this update?
Well, a lot of characters had some of their items rebalanced and stuff, which include some buffs. I don't know by heart. There are so many changes.
That's true. Yeah, we'll have the patch notes up when the patch actually goes live, which is probably going to be tomorrow if all goes well. And you can see for yourself. I am assuming that a lot of what was in the last beta is also making its way into the final version.
Yep.
But obviously that doesn't go for everything. If you want to have an indication on what's in the update, just check out the latest beta patch notes, which are on our forum as well. And now we have a few more minutes, or at least until you finish your game, for questions. If you want to ask anything, let us know. Ooh, you're pretty fast, Jasper.
I wish. Oh, what? Why didn't? Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Skoldir again. This Skoldir is pretty scary. He's also unkillable.
Yeah, I only killed him once.
Wopt fan is asking, are Yuri changes coming? Yes, Yuri changes are coming, but they're not as substantial as they were in the beta. The beta changes were experimental. So if you're worried about that, just sit tight for the final patch notes. And someone's asking whether the brawls will be daily or weekly. The brawls will actually be available from Thursday until Sunday, or all the way through Sunday.
They change every week.
And they change every week. So I believe this week we have the unlimited power brawl, which removes all the restrictions on how many upgrades you can get in a match. And all the upgrades actually cost 75 solar instead of what they usually do.
Yep.
We played a match of this earlier today to test the update, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
What do you think is going to be the most powerful character in Unlimited Power? You were playing Clunk, and that was scary.
And Clunk is really good at or his upgrades make him scale really well. He's
You just lost. Very well played by Rex on 11, the unnamed Skoldir, and Ruma Vokashbug. Well done.
It was mostly well carried by Skoldir.
That Skoldir was incredible. Fair is fair.
Yeah.
Damn.
Very well done.
But yeah, you were telling us about how you absolutely destroyed everyone in the office with your unlimited power Clunk. Right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think Clunk scales really well.
Oh, in the brawl, yeah.
For unlimited power, I think he's one of the most suitable characters. A lot of characters, their upgrades don't synergize. I mean, Clunk has a really powerful ability that is hampered in many ways, and all of his upgrades take away some of that hampering or straightening even. And of course that goes for every character, but yeah, some of the characters start off with stronger skills and their upgrades are less effective, so they scale differently. And so I don't think unlimited power is going to be that balanced.
It's going to be a lot of fun, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun, yeah. And it's always fun to see all the upgrades combined to their insane maximum potential. Yes.
Yeah, I was playing some Rocco, and that guy shoots bricks.
Yep.
When you get all the upgrades.
Yeah.
That's
especially,
incredible. You don't survive a Clunk, period.
Oh yeah.
But it's
pro tip, by the
crazy.
way. In this unlimited power brawl, you don't actually if you don't have upgrades unlocked, they're not available.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
So be sure to pick a character that has all your upgrades that you have
on
that is level 3.
On the flip side,
the
first 4 matches that you play give you 4 times as many XP.
Yes.
Yep. that might not carry you all the way, but it is
No.
a good way
Oh,
to
yeah.
boost characters that you have
Ironically,
on a lower level.
it's also the best way to level up your character.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you can finish it off before people go over 12 upgrades,
Mm-hmm.
then you have a fairly good chance still if you haven't unlocked everything. Yeah, should be a lot of fun.
And I think that kind of brings us to the end of this show.
Mm-hmm.
We should recap what we actually talked about today.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
The main takeaway, or Windows updates.
Mm-hmm.
The main takeaway is Astronauts 4.4 is launching soon, but unfortunately not today.
Mm-hmm.
We're fixing an issue, and as soon as that's done, we'll ship the update, and we'll let you know on our channels when that is. Aside from that, it's a really cool update that's been in the works for a long time, and it brings you daily missions, a weekly brawl, which is a lot of fun, a new Raylan skin called Soul Huntress Raylan, a new announcer
Yeah.
called the Ringmaster, skill visualizations that help you predict the range of your abilities, new portraits, including Sad Frogster,
Wow.
which is really, really cool.
It's such a huge list.
And about 5 pages worth of change notes and a lot of mod changes to the or new features for mod creators. Sorry, it's just too much. So overall, this is an update to get really excited about.
Yep.
And it'll be with you soon.
Right.
Stay tuned for that.
Soon TM.
We'll be back with a new show in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And that was
To
it.
basically talk about 4.4, and in the future, the next thing that we're gonna do here is work on Kitara, which is
Yeah.
gonna be the 4th Renegade to join the Astronauts.
Yep.
We'll have more news on that soon. So we hope to see you in about 2 weeks.
Okie dokie.
Bye. Thanks.
So smooth.